How many of you are living on your own for the first time? If it's anything like when I first moved out, you're probably living in an apartment with some old hand-me-down furniture from your parents or even your grandparents. If you've ever been embarrassed to invite somebody over because of the way your apartment looks, this video is for you. Refinishing wood furniture is an easy do-it-yourself project. You can learn this by reading a book, watching videos online, or through trial and error. However, I do not recommend you trying to refinish antique furniture. Leave this to the experts because sometimes refinishing antique furniture will actually decrease the value. Today I will talk about three main points in refinishing wood furniture. The first will be preparation of the workspace. The second point will be the materials needed to do the job. And the third point will be the actual steps in completing the job. Preparation of the workspace begins by selecting the area to do the job. You want to select an area that's well ventilated because of the chemicals used. This can be in the garage or an outside space. Begin by placing a cloth or newspaper down on your table or the floor to protect it from the stain you're going to use. Now that we have the preparation under control, let's talk about the materials needed to perform the work. You're going to need an all-purpose stripper, clean rags, safety glasses, heavy-duty gloves, a paint scraper, disposable brushes, a disposable cup, and sandpaper, and of course, an old piece of furniture to refinish. Now that we have the materials out of the way, let's talk about the steps. The first step in refinishing wood furniture is to clean the piece you're going to refinish. Why do we want to clean this? We want to clean this to get all the dust off so that your stripper will stick good to the wood. Once it's cleaned, take some of the stripper, pour it in your disposable bucket, use a disposable brush, apply the stripper liberally throughout the piece. Let it soak for the amount of time recommended by the manufacturer. This particular stripper is recommended that it work in 30 minutes. After 30 minutes has passed, take your scraper, scrape off all excess stripper, dispose of it in your bucket. Do this throughout the part. Once finished, wipe any remaining stripper with a clean cloth. At this point, you want to take some fine grit sandpaper and sand smoothly to get ready for staining. Once you have the part sanded, re-clean it to get any loose dust caused from sanding. Excuse me. Now you're ready for staining. I chose to use a gel stain because it doesn't run off your part. It sticks easy. It's just something that I prefer. And again, you can choose what you like, and you can also pick a variety of colors. For this, I'm going to use aged oak. Take a clean disposable brush, dip it in your stain, apply liberally throughout the part. Again, we're going to allow it to soak for the recommended time suggested by the manufacturer. Once your time is up, again, take another clean cloth, wipe any excess stain out of the way. Do this throughout the whole part. At this point, if you're happy with the finish, I would suggest applying a polyurethane or some type of sealer. If you're not happy with the finish, you would like it a little darker, go back, re-sand, re-clean, reapply the stain, let dry, do these parts all over again. You can do this multiple times, but remember to sand and clean between each application of the stain, and also allow the stain to dry fully before sanding, before reapplying. So we've discussed three main points: preparation of the work site, materials needed to do the job, and the steps to refinish the wood. Don't let money be an excuse for having old furniture. With little effort and a little money, you can turn that old furniture into something stylish, and no one will ever know it came from your grandma.